We start here with a beautiful live look from Fort Myers Beach. The Margaritaville Beach Resort showing off this gorgeous shot here of the beach. And you might be noticing low tides a little bit lower than normal, high tides a bit higher than normal. And that's because of our supermoon, which we can expect tonight. Also, because of those exceptionally high tides, we are dealing with that potential for some coastal flooding. So heads up there. Any low-lying areas, even if you're not technically under this advisory. This advisory, though, in effect for coastal Collier County, but even coastal Lee, coastal Charlotte, coastal Sarasota, spots that are notorious for flooding during exceptionally high tides. Just a heads up, we're going to be facing that potential through about Thursday afternoon. So here's the reason why. We have the supermoon, which is peaking tonight. That means that the Earth will be at its closest point, the moon will be at its closest point to Earth in its orbit, and that makes it look about 30% bigger and brighter. But coinciding with that, a partial lunar eclipse. So tonight that will peak around 10:44. If you look up, you see a reddish hue on that beautiful full supermoon. It could very well be that partial lunar eclipse, but again, that will create some of those higher tides and lower than normal tides through Thursday. And then as we look ahead to the weekend, we're talking about lower rain chances. Lots to track here in the Fox 4 Weather Center. Now let's take you down to downtown Fort Myers. Everything here calm and quiet as we cross over the Caloosahatchee River and the Caloosahatchee Bridge. Enjoying mostly clear skies tonight as those showers and storms are mainly concentrated in our inland communities. Just as we expected, those westerly winds have helped to force most of that energy farther inland. But we do have a flood advisory here in effect for this northern rural part of Glades County until 8:30. This is a spot where we've already picked up about 2 to 4 inches in the rain gauge, nearly stationary cell, which does continue to show signs of improvement. Still, though, seeing some flooding there, so the National Weather Service did issue that flood advisory. Otherwise, we do have pockets of heavy rainfall from Buckhead Ridge stretching down toward Lakeport, right along 78. So if you are out northern side, western side of Lake Okeechobee, that's where we're going to be dealing with most of these showers and storms here for the next couple of hours. And then for Palmdale, you're in a bit of a break, but you have another little cell between you and Muse that's going to slowly work its way your direction. Meanwhile, for the rest of us, we're going to be enjoying mostly clear to partly cloudy skies. Temperatures dropping from the mid-80s into the lower 80s by around 11 o'clock. And then as we head into tomorrow morning, mostly sunny to partly cloudy as well. Now, flow initially will be out of the south and southeast. That's why we're going to have some morning coastal rain showers. So along and west of 75, closer to the coastline, our area beaches right here for the morning. That's when we are expecting the best chance for those spotty rain showers. Then once that sea breeze kicks in, that means that flow out of the west, that flow out of the southwest, that will help to force any activity for the afternoon farther inland. So along and east of I-75, looking ahead to your afternoon, your evening commutes, as well, we'll see most of that activity from DeSoto, eastern Charlotte, eastern Lee, Glades into Hendry, as well as eastern Collier counties. And then your coastline is going to be a little bit drier for tomorrow afternoon and evening. High temperatures are expected to run in the lower 90s. We factor in that humidity. It's going to be feeling more like 99 to 100 degrees here for the next couple of days.